Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be filming a little bit of a different video, which I say as if I have like any form of a normal video on this channel. But I do still have plans to do like non-BTS related videos, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and that's ultimately what the channel's for. So today, I'm going to be doing a video about my Tinder social experiment, which kind of came out of nowhere last Friday, as I hope you would know if you're watching the video. BTS released an album. It was amazing and beautiful and gorgeous, and with it they released the first of 2 of their music videos for the title track On. And it was Sunday night and I was bored, and I thought it'd be fun to hop onto Tinder and send the link to people and see what happened. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Is I'm going to be going through the responses. I have all of the screenshots on my laptop and I'll be going through them. Now, first when I started, I just had the link and I kind of sent it, and I think the message, I didn't know what to do, and I kind of took it, I think, too much as if this is like an actual experiment. Like the sociologist in me was like, you need to be professional in this, but like it's on Tinder. So I first got on Tinder and just swiped right on everybody I saw, which was fun. And then I went through and sent this link. Sometimes they texted, like said something to me first. Sometimes they did not. At first I just sent the link and I was like, hey, watch this and give me a response to like see if we're compatible, which makes no sense. Like I was not trying to get anybody out of this. I did it purely for fun, but like that implies that I'm trying to date them if they like the music video. Also skews my responses. Thankfully, yeah, that text makes me look like a bot, so most people didn't respond. If I figure out how to edit, I will be putting pictures of them in, going across the screen or doing something. I'm really not sure. But poor boys did not know what to say because I looked like a bot. I get it. So then I flipped it and I was like, hey, watch this video and leave me, like, give me feedback. Still cringy. There's not a good way to start these conversations. I realized like there wasn't anything I could do that would be good, but it worked better. And then in the third round, kind of just as I went, I realized that if I sent another message that didn't have a link in it, it would be more likely that I was a human sending a link and not a bot sending a link. So that's what I did. Now, a lot of people did not respond. I get it, no big deal. But I would say surprisingly few of them. I think I have about 25 people who did respond, good or bad, that I'm going to go through. And I think I only have 8 to 10 who didn't respond. So my retention rate was pretty good. But I'm now gonna get into the responses and reading some of them. I'll put them up on the screen if I figure out how to do that. And then at the end, I'll show you my favorite. It's not the worst, it's just the one I think is funniest, and then probably the best one. So we're gonna start. I redacted all of the names and profile pictures on all of them except for one, but just so I feel like it's a privacy concern, so I'm just gonna say this dude or something like that. But this guy said, "What's up?" And I sent the link. He said, "LOL." I said, "Did you watch it?" And he said, "No." LOL, what is it? First off, boring conversation. Men are terrible at carrying conversations. And then I was like, a music video. And I was literally just there for that. So I was like, hey, sorry, can't watch this until can't continue the conversation until you watch. And he said, bye. So it was fun. And then now this guy was probably, so he was fairly early on in this. I think this conversation happened on Sunday. And this one annoyed me the most. I will say that. It was definitely the worst response I got in terms of this white man trying to explain drumsticks to me. So he's like, I just moved here, can I get your snap? And I sent him my initial link, watch this. And so I changed it a bit and I was like, watch this review and maybe you can get my snap, because if I referenced his, he won't think I'm a bot. And he sent this long paragraph, terribly long paragraph, in which he says like it bugs him how people hold the drumsticks incorrectly, because he's a percussionist of 9 years. All my earrings just fell off the wall in my closet. Oh, that was terrible. Things keep falling off my wall in my videos. It's okay. And then he's like very picky about how this stuff. I was like, they're dancers. Like, you understand they're not playing the drums. Like, in the video, the lab have drumsticks and they are dancers. And then the Blue Devils clearly know how to hold drumsticks. And so he was like, I give it a 7 out of 10 because I can't see if the theme goes with the lyrics, bad percussion practices, and then one guy got out of step. Dude. So I responded and I was like, you know, they have subtitles, and also the drummers are Blue Devils. Like, the drummers are the best marching band in America. They know how to hold drumsticks. And then he just kind of like went on and on about how like he used to teach drum lessons, and like the extras, the backup dancers were like gross. Anyways, so then I just was like, cool. Your opinion makes you super ugly, because it does. Like, no part of that, like, how was I supposed to start, if he was genuinely trying to like get my snap or like start a conversation with me, why would that attitude make me be like, oh yeah, no, you were like super harsh for no reason because one dude was out of step in the choreography, but like, wanna bang? No. Okay. Anyways, so then one dude I matched with, I actually looked at his profile because it had on there that he was in a band. And so I was like, dude, you're in a band. I'd love to get your opinion. And then he was like, I'll watch it now. And then he was like, what was that? And I was like, thoughts? And he said, not my style for sure. And I said, cool. And then the next dude said that the background dancing was cool. He's not a fan of K-pop, which fine. Most of them I screenshotted before I responded. Like, I did try to end the conversation with like, super cool, thanks for giving me your opinion. Just like I didn't leave them on red when like I made them watch this video. And then this dude said, wanna 1v1 me and spin the bottle sometime? I hate boys like entrance into Tinder. I'm not any better. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to start a conversation here, but weird one. And then he said big K-pop fan. And I was like, but then he responded really quickly. And so I was like, this dude did not watch the video. Like, there's no way. It's a 5-minute video. So I was like, kind of dug at him for it. But then he gave this great paragraph about how it's like really good music, but like he likes to sing along to like his jams, which is totally respectable. I mean, like, fine. But that was actually a really good review and I liked him a lot. And then, not my thing, but it's okay if it's yours. So this guy actually, I ended up talking to for a while because something he did that I thought was really interesting at the end of this was like he sent me a link to like a video he really enjoyed. And I thought that was great. I opened with a music video. I understand if you're trying to continue a conversation, like give your little tidbit and then send one to me that you enjoy. That was, I think, a really good way. Like if someone were to approach you with this really weird starter conversation, wonderful. What does it smell? Why does it smell like up sexy? Are we in 3rd grade? And then he said, song goes hard. So cool. Oh, this one I had to block out at the top because like I had gotten a notification from one of my friends. And so like, I just blocked out the whole top. But it looks weird. What's your favorite holiday? So this is when I started kind of sending like a second message. I realized if I sent a message after the link, when they opened the app, the first thing they would see was my like second actual response. And so that would mean they would open the conversation again. He said the video was pretty good. We talked for a bit after this, and he said he liked it a lot and that it was a good break from the homework he was doing. And we talked a little bit about music, but like, that's kind of it. What's up, cutie? And then he was like, so this guy was nervous that, I don't know, I guess I'm nervous that I was giving him a virus on his computer. But he just was like very skeptical about how the link itself looked. And then he was like, add me on Snap and snap me and I'll see if you're a real person. And I was like, no, like, I don't know you. No. And And he sent me his Snapchat, which like, whatever. And then I was like, nah, I just want people to watch BTS. And he's like, I still want to snap you. And I was like, but I just want people to watch the music video. And he said, so you don't want to meet up like ever? I think that's so funny. Maybe that's just me. I think that is so funny. And then this, so I'm 6'1", so I guess this guy was also like 5'11" or 6 foot, and he's like, we have 12 feet of power. And then I was like, sure. I don't know. I was like, I don't know how to flirt, but I like tried a little bit to see that they'd like actually be interested. And then he said he liked it. We also talked for a bit about music. I like recommended a different song. He was really cool. And that's really that one. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of going through these, but also like it's gonna be a long video. Now that I'm sitting down and doing it, I don't know that it's as exciting as I thought it was going to be. But, oh, this one was good. While we're on the thing of height. So my height is in my bio because I feel like that's something people need to know. Just cause like I am really tall and some guys are weird about it. And so I was like it's in my, I like have a little joke where I'm like, I'm 6'1", so like you better walk fast because I hate slow walkers, and also I'm tall. And it's like a good way to introduce like something about myself that like, I don't know. But I do get like a lot, the point of this is I get a lot of like people opening a conversation with something about height. So he said, you and me can create a D1 athlete, which is a common one, which is funny because no college kid is actually trying to have a child. But I get a lot of people who will match with me on Tinder like in the past who will start with like something about our children. And I'm like, dude, like I know you, what? No. And then he said it was cool. And then he messaged me like a couple days later and was like, so when we making this athlete? And I was like, no. We didn't have a conversation. I just don't understand men. Oh, another height one. I always wanted my kids in the NBA. And then he said 6 out of 10. This one thought I was a bot as well. And so then he told me to say avocado. And I didn't know whether that's a test or not. And then he said, I'm not a fan of BTS. My friend showed me the video before. And I was like, well, can you hook me up with your friend? And he was like, he's gay. And I was like, and like, I'm looking for friends. But he goes to school in Texas. So I don't think it's going to happen. Like, I don't think he's ever going to message me again. Also, because he was like, if you get to know me, you'll meet my friend. And I was like, no. Oops. So this guy said that it wasn't his cup of tea. So this is like something I noticed from a lot of them. And I think this is really good. This was much better than I anticipated, was that they weren't necessarily negative about the video. A lot of them actually pointed out aspects like the dancing or the like cinematography of it that they did enjoy. And that's just the music wasn't their taste, but that was much better than I anticipated. Where I live is not known for being very racially friendly. So I was kind of nervous, but like did expect some other responses that like maybe were a little bit more negative. I feel like this may be because it's on a dating app, like they're literally trying to date me. But most of them were actually pretty positive about appreciating the video for what it is, even if they didn't like it themselves. This guy said, I just watched a BTS video, never thought that would happen, and I enjoyed it. And I was like, okay, cool. This one was one of my favorites. So I didn't block out his profile picture only because you can completely not see who he is. I did block out his name still, but I was like, hey, here's the link. And he said, hey. And I said, did you watch the video? And he said, no. Perfect. The honesty is exactly what I needed. I didn't block out his profile picture because he's standing next to like this huge truck. And I live in like, right now, like my school's in like a college town in like a state full of small little farm towns. And I just feel like it's super accurate that like, I don't know, the country boys ain't watching this. Oh, this guy liked the video and then he said, are you in it? So now I think he didn't watch it. Mostly because, and maybe I'm wrong, there is not a 6'1" white girl in that music video. Not even close. I don't even know if there's a white girl in that music video. Especially not one this pale. And like, the height would stand out. Like, I'm taller than the boys. So it would definitely, whatever. This guy asked for the storyline, so I don't think I screenshotted it, but actually, so he asked for the story and I was like, about why I'm sending it or the music video itself. And he asked for both. And so I gave him like a whole explanation of what the music video is. I told him I just wanted to like share it to people. I think I'm pretty sure I told him like that I was doing this experiment, but he had a really positive response, and he was the first one that the first response I got that genuinely wanted to know more about it. That wasn't just like, it's really cool, but not my thing, or it's really cool, here is something else I like. Like most guys tried to move on to a different conversation, and he genuinely talked to me about it, and it was super great, and I loved it a lot. This guy, not a fan of BTS specifically, but he's a J-pop boy, specifically baby metal. So, Hannah, if you're watching this music video, I found a dude who listens to the same, the Japanese heavy metal thingy as you do. So I told him I listened to a song, and that was kind of a cool connection. Dope. This dude said I walk fast, and I said, oh, he specifically like referenced things on campus as like him having to walk really fast. So I sent him the link, and I was like, yep, that's super fast. And he said, I see you're into K-pop, and then they had a K-pop friend. Oh wait, no, sorry. So the last person who had like a friend who showed them the video did not actually want to talk to me at all after. I was like, no, I just want to be friends with your friend. This dude is the one who said, if you get to be friends with me, you'll meet my friend. And I was like, maybe. But he also had a K-pop friend who I guess hadn't showed him this video, because he said that this video in particular was like, he thought it was good. But interesting that there are other people who like K-pop somewhere in my school. This guy said, sup, shawty? He said it was good, but he's not a BTS fan. This guy said, I said, did you watch the video? And he said, it took me to BTS. And I said, yeah, it was supposed to do that. And then just a couple days later, he said, hello, what's up? I don't know. He said, done. Oh, he said, you're cute. What do I got to do to meet you? And I said, maybe you can start by watching this music video. And then he said that it's not his kind of music, but he respects the genre, and some of the songs are pretty good. So cool response. Now, those are all the ones that I am going to go through. I'll do my top 2. So I feel like the responses, I kind of touched on this, pretty good. I was relatively pleasantly surprised. People were nice about it. Nobody like instantly unmatched me. Nobody had a super negative response, which was great. So my second favorite one is I actually found an ARMY on here. He's super nice. I think we might become friends. He sent a purple heart in his initial message, which was like, I was like, ooh, spiking my interest, because we know what that's for. And then he said, with BTS heavy, and he's like been moving apartments, so he didn't respond. And I was like, oh my gosh, an ARMY. And then we like talked for a bit after that, and it was like super nice, and definitely like not expected. It was a pleasant surprise, I will say that. And he was super cool. So I think like maybe I have a new friend. And now my favorite response. So I sent the link. He clearly clicked on it because his response was, oh God, please no, not BTS. This was the only like truly negative response I had, and it's like so funny to me. Like, he's not even mean about it. He just was like, please no. And I think it's hilarious. This was my favorite response, and it got better because this was the only conversation we had. Like, I didn't respond to that. Like, chill. He didn't want that with BTS link. So like, I move on with my life. But we did not talk other than this. And then yesterday, he messaged me and asked for my Snapchat. And I was like, dude, all you know about me is that I like BTS, which is clearly something you do not want to talk about. And you gonna ask for my Snap? Men are crazy. That's kind of it. I had a fun time. I don't know why I did this. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. Well, to be fair, I do know why I said I did this. Because I got more unique viewers. And YouTube, despite being a terrible platform for music videos, because streaming is, no, we're doing well. We're doing well. Despite YouTube like having its issues, we do know YouTube likes a higher number of unique viewers. And so I think I got about 20 of them to genuinely watch the music video. Like, I'm sure they didn't watch the full thing, more than like maybe 2 or 3 of them, but doesn't mean it's not a view and doesn't mean it's not a unique viewer. And we love that for our boys. So that's been my experiment. I'm not talking to any of them anymore, but I was like nice about it. Most of them, like if they tried to continue the conversation, like I let them know like, hey, I'm not looking for anything. I literally just came on here to like send the link to people. They were actually, a lot of them, all of them were actually like very chill about that. They were like, I mean, props to you, like, okay. But anyways, that's all I have. I am gonna figure out how to edit this because I mean, you guys need to see the messages, and also, I don't know how to do that. So we're gonna figure it out, but bye.